Hello, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me here. My name is Charity and this message is for Sagittarius. So in this reading, we're going to be looking at the energies of how the person who is on your mind is feeling about you right now. What they're thinking about you, what they like best about you in this connection, what they don't like as much, their hopes, fears, what's likely to happen, what they're likely to do next, and any advice Spirit has for you. For the main cards of the reading, I will be using the Fortune Telling Tarot deck by Yoshitaka Amano, and if clarifiers are needed, the traditional Rider-Waite. Let's get started. Spirit, what is the person connected to or coming towards Sagittarius thinking about them right now? What are they thinking? How do they feel? How do they feel about Sagittarius? How do they feel in their heart space? What do they like best about them and this connection? And what don't they like as much? What are their highest hopes? What are their highest hopes? Goodness, that one just jumped out. And what are their deepest fears? What are their deepest fears when it comes to this connection? Now I'm going to get 3 cards for what's likely to happen, what they're likely to do next, and any advice Spirit has for you. I'm going to lay them face down over here, and we will look at those together at the end. So what are they likely to do? What are they likely to do? And advice. Okay, let's get started. What this person is thinking overall about you in the connection, we have the 4 of Swords. This is the energy of somebody who has definitely been through something, some sort of hurt, some sort of pain, because the 4 of Swords comes right after the 3 of Swords. It is somebody that knows it's time to put the pain in the past, that, needs to hang it up and take a little time to rest, regroup, and be ready to move forward. I feel like, there could have been something. Go ahead and show you all the traditional card. There could have been something, because you see how these 3 swords are hanging up on the wall here? Could have been something painful that happened between the 2 of you. And this person, is ready to move on from the difficult part, whatever that was, whatever, was on their mind concerning this connection that, was feeling painful for them. They're ready to put that in the past. But with this, this energy, they need a little pause. They need to rest. They need to regroup. They need to fully heal before they can step forward with this Ace of Swords. See this Ace of Swords? When this person is fully recovered, they'll step forward with the Ace of Swords, which is a new way of thinking, a new way of communicating, a new way of seeing things. Now, for many of you, there hasn't been a 3 of Swords between the 2 of you. It could have been their own things and their own past that they're still recovering from before they're feeling fully ready. But we'll go ahead and pull clarifier and see what that is all about. But this can be a quiet energy. This can be a psychic energy. This can be psychically connecting with someone. This can be somebody dreaming and thinking about you, but not fully ready to say what is on their mind with that particular card. So I'm going to go ahead and pull clarifier and see if we can find out a little bit more. This person is thinking about you, but showing up in this kind of quiet energy. Why is this person showing up in the 4 of Swords here, Spirit? Why are they showing up in the 4 of Swords for Sagittarius? So we have the 4 of Pentacles, and that's interesting because that's showing up down here in another spot. And the 4 of Pentacles is the energy of somebody who is holding on, and we have 2 4s. So it's interesting. This person is interested. They definitely think about you. They hold on to you. If the 2 of you, aren't talking or communicating a lot right now, this person holds you in their heart, but there's also a guarded energy. It's like someone who could be nervous about moving forward, and yet they hang on. And I think, if this is somebody who did get quiet, you could probably still feel them for sure in your energy, the way that they're holding on so tight. But it's also somebody that could be a little nervous about moving forward, like they don't feel quite ready, like they don't feel like maybe they have it all together and they're fully ready for the next step. what they're feeling in their heart space is the Ten of Wands, which is interesting because this is someone who is steadily moving forward. That is somebody, it can be somebody who is heading towards you or has been heading towards you for quite some time. Maybe somebody who's been carrying feelings for you. And with this Ten of Wands, it is somebody, who has so much on their mind, so much on their plate. It's hard for them to even see what's in front of them, but they're still heading towards the castle. That's the union. That's the connection. Sagittarius energy here. And I didn't even mention it. Capricorn and Libra as well for those fours. Could be strong in your chart or your person's, but this is somebody who carries their feelings for you. I feel like they hold on tight. They think of you a lot, and yet it's like they have so much on their plate, so much that they're trying to do, so much they're trying to deal with. It's like they can't even see, like what is coming towards them, and yet they're still heading towards you. It's like this person never stops moving towards you. Could be somebody working on wrapping up a big cycle so that they feel more ready. Could be somebody saving up, maybe for like a trip towards you, or working on something big that they feel like they need to, finalize before they're ready. But let's go ahead and get another clarifier there. Spirit, why do we have this Ten of Wands and what this person is feeling? Why do we have this Ten of Wands here and what this person is feeling about Sagittarius? Queen of Cups. Okay, definitely a lot of emotion. That is a much better card to come up in a heart space, because that Queen of Cups is someone, who is open and ready for love. Somebody who is feeling a lot, someone who's very intuitive. Could be a lot of psychic connection in this, between the two of you, because a lot of psychic energy with the Four of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Cancer energy could be significant, but with the Queen of Cups, it's that intuitive energy. It's like this person knows that they have these feelings, but they, with the King of Cups is somebody who's very conscious, ready to act on it, ready to offer that cup, move forward. With the Queen of Cups, it's somebody who's feeling a lot, processing it, realizing how they feel, realizing it all is like deeper than maybe they even thought or expected, but they haven't taken that step necessarily to offer that cup, but they're feeling everything, and they're feeling it quite a lot. What they like best about you is the Five of Wands, which is interesting because the Five of Wands, it can be like arguments, disputes, things like that. Can be a lot of heat, can be a lot of passion, it can be that, you get this person all worked up, like that kind of energy. They could be feeling very conflicted over you, and sometimes, falling for someone can feel like that, like you're all over the place, especially if you didn't expect this to happen. You don't know how it is all going to fit in your life, and yet you're having all these feelings. They also might feel like you're very passionate. This energy, it can be like a competitive energy. It can be even like sports and that sort of thing. So somebody who is like really taking a stand, fighting for something that's important to them. They could admire you, feel like, you're very passionate. You go after what you want. Leo energy could be significant, but let's go ahead and see what this Five Wands is all about, because it is kind of a challenging energy showing up in what they like best. So it could be that, you challenge them. Sometimes somebody challenging me, like the way I feel about them and the connection, like challenges me to be better, to find myself, to do more. I like that. So maybe that's what it is. So let's see what we can find out. Spirit, why do we have this Five of Wands here? Oh my goodness. Three of Swords. Complicated energy, this person. Libra energy could be significant, but it seems like this person could be longing for you and missing you, but we got that energy of them, being ready to hang up the pain and being ready to put it in the past. And yet here they are feeling all conflicted and hurt, but it's in the energy of what they like most. Like that doesn't even make sense. So I'm kind of curious to move forward in this reading to see what else is going to come up, and maybe it'll help that be a bit more clear. But it seems like this person is feeling conflicted, and maybe like that Three of Swords is them missing you, longing for you, wanting to be with you. you. And, you know, at times, sometimes if there's a challenge, that's when we realize the most how important somebody is. So somebody could have had a really big wake-up call in their feelings about you. What they don't like as much is the Six of Wands, which is an extremely positive energy of somebody showing up, somebody coming forward, somebody taking a step forward, you know, after a challenge, after a difficulty. It can be somebody like returning to their hometown after a battle, and they're you know, in the traditional Rider-Waite, they're being cheered on and they're successful. It's very positive. It's somebody who's ready to go all in. And yet there's something about this person where it feels like there's all this interest, there's all this attraction, there's definitely deeper feelings, but there's something about them worrying that, you know, it's not going to work, or they're not going to be successful, or maybe if they show up, they're not going to be welcomed. You know, you're not going to be, you know, feeling what they're feeling. And it almost seems like, because the Three of Swords, I mean, that's all mental. Swords are just mental. It's things that we think about that hurt us, not, you know, necessarily, you know, something that's happening. It's things that we get worked up in our mind. Obviously, we can be in a lot of pain because of something that happened, but swords are thoughts, and so it's really what we're focusing our attention on. And this person is focusing their attention on things that cause them pain, and it's making them feel less confident, you know, more worried that they aren't going to be accepted, like that kind of energy. But it feels like they're up in their head and they're almost stressing themselves out over this whole thing, more than I feel like they really need to. So why do we have the Six of Wands? Spirit, why do we have the Six of Wands and what they don't like as much? And that's interesting because this was on the bottom of the deck when I got the Three of Swords out, and I was curious if that was going to come back into play. Look what's on the bottom of the deck now. Page of Cups. This person is interested in you. It's clear. They like you. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy could be significant here. And more Leo and then Capricorn with that Six of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. It's clear they're having warm feelings. You know, they could even, you know, have flirted or be flirting with you a little bit. Or there could be something going on between the two of you. This is, you know, this is messages. This is flirtation. This is making an offer. It's a little tentative, you know. It can be sometimes just testing the waters to see how somebody feels and to see where something can go. But here it is on the bottom of the deck. It's like what they're feeling, but it almost seems like they're pushing it down a little bit. And they've got the Six of Wands clarified by the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is the energy of somebody who has a lot on their plate, a lot on their mind, a lot that, you know, they may be dealing with, but they, you know, they are managing it all. But it can be about decisions, how to make things work, how to make things fit. And I do feel like this person has feelings for you, but it's like they don't know how it's all going to work together, how maybe your lives will fit together if there's challenges like long distance or, you know, work things or family things or something, or if they have a lot of responsibility. It seems to me this person wants to show up, they want to be successful, but they're not really sure how it's all going to work, how it's all going to come together. And yet they keep thinking about you. So their highest hopes are the King of Wands. Sagittarius energy. So it's very clear that their interest is in you. That is undeniable. Could be, I mean, some of you with that Two of Pentacles and that Ten of Wands could be dealing with a bit of a workaholic energy, that, you know, somebody who wants to be with you, and yet it's somebody that like takes on more than they can actually handle day to day and has all these obligations and, you know, that kind of energy. But with the King of Wands being what they are hoping for, this is somebody I feel like that wants to step forward. They want to take initiative. They want to take action. They are very attracted to you and they do want to do something about this. The King of Wands is, you know, very charismatic. It is somebody who, you know, is very confident, somebody who says what is on their mind. If they're interested in someone, they just go for it. This person could even be like wishing that they were more of that kind of person and wanting to be that kind of person so they can just like go for it and make it happen. But I do feel like they second guess themselves a little bit. So Spirit, why do we have this King of Wands? Why do we have this King of Wands in their highest hopes here? Why do we have this King of Wands? Oh my gosh, that's so many cards, but you know what? They all want to come out. We will go ahead and look at them because I see what's in here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Taurus energy could be significant. This is somebody who is steadily coming towards you, and maybe they've been coming towards you for a while. Like, if the two of you haven't met, it is somebody who's like looking and hoping for someone like you, because it's like they're steadily moving towards you. And I do feel like that people that are going to meet and are meant to meet, they do move towards each other like steadily, and in a sense they're like looking for one another. But I do feel like for many of you, this is somebody, you know exactly who this is, you know exactly what's going on, and you know this energy of this person that, you know, is passionate, you know, they're fiery, they're you know, they know who they are, they know what they want, and yet they have a lot of things going on, so they take their time. This is a planner, this is a thinker, this is somebody who wants to do things, you know, right. But look, we have the 10 of Pentacles. If this person is taking their time, Virgo energy here, it's because they want to see this through. The Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it's a knight that crosses the finish line. It's a knight that really, you know, takes their time because they want something to happen. This could be something that somebody that is really hoping for something lasting with you. But look at what else is going on with these cards. We have a 5 of Swords, a Lover's energy, and a 3 of Pentacles. This person is definitely feeling all kinds of conflicted here with the 5 of Swords. And like I said, for some of you, there could have been a difficulty, could have been a separation, a miscommunication with all of this. Or they just have like a lot of chaos in their life, and they're not, you know, really prioritizing themselves enough to even like really prioritize a connection the way you got to prioritize yourself and your own time to make time for someone you love. And this person might not be doing that with all this like work energy or, you know, overwhelmed, stressed kind of energy, but they are feeling conflicted with this 5 of Swords. Aquarius energy could be significant, Gemini with the Lovers, but they could be feeling conflicted because they're realizing how much you really mean to them. I mean, when the Lover's energy shows up, that is somebody feeling like this could be it. Like you could be the one. They could be falling like head over heels and not even knowing how to make it work or what to do. But with the 3 of Pentacles being the final card, they want to invest in this. They do want to see where it can go. They do want to put in the time and the energy and see what can happen between the two of you. Because as much as they're all like, you know, worked up about how this is all going to work and what's happened, you know, in their past or between the two of you, it seems like they can't stop what they're feeling, and so they know that they've got to do something. And their deepest fear is the 4 of Pentacles, which is interesting because the 4 of Pentacles came out here also for why they, you know, what they were thinking about and why they're being so quiet. This could be somebody that feels like they don't have enough to offer, and not necessarily enough like financially, you know, could be enough like energetically. Could be somebody that feels like, oh, they have so much, and if I want to get in this connection, I want to go all in, but I don't know if I have, you know, enough to offer. It's almost somebody afraid that there isn't enough, like that kind of energy. And yet it is somebody who wants, you know, they want a stable connection. They want something lasting. And in order to be in this beautiful 10 of Pentacles energy, you do have to know, you know, your worth, your value, and really know that you do have something to offer. And I feel like this person might still be kind of figuring that out. So we're going to go ahead and look at what's likely to happen, what they're likely to do next, any advice Spirit has for you. So what is likely to happen? Chariot energy. Cancer energy could be significant here, but this is somebody who could go for it. This is somebody who's taken some time. It's very healing energy, maybe sorted things out, maybe processed some things, whatever it was that, you know, they were feeling stressed or hurt over. I do feel like this person may have taken some time to process and heal. And I do feel like they do want to go for it, the Chariot energy. So see how they might go about it. 7 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll pull a clarifier on this, but it's like, I want to go for it. Let's make this happen. But I need to do this in the right way and the right time. The 7 of Pentacles energy is about something that is coming forward, something that is absolute, something that someone is absolutely sure of, but they're taking a little bit of time. And I will pull clarifier to see what that's all about, but I do want to show you this card. With the 7 of Pentacles, this is somebody who has planted seeds. They've watched it grow and they know that it's time to pick that fruit. And, because of all the work of the whole process, they just, they just take a pause, they take a moment, and they wait for the fruit to be exactly right. That's what this is all about before they harvest something that they know is absolutely coming. There is something about this person feeling more sure about you than they've ever really felt. I don't feel like there's any question around this person's feelings for you. I do feel like they question themselves. I do feel like they question if they have enough to offer. I feel like they're very attracted to you. They want to move towards you, but it's also like they want to be ready. They're waiting for the right moment. I feel like this person doesn't want to make any mistakes. It's almost like they're like, I got to get it right. If they're typing up a message to send, I got to say the right thing, that kind of energy. But let's go ahead and see. Spirit, why do we have the Seven of Pentacles? What is this person waiting for the exact right moment to do? Oh my goodness. These energies. Oh, this person. It's like they're overthinking the heck out of this. I don't feel like it has to be this complicated. It's almost like they could be overcomplicating it because of like their pain from the past, or, if they feel like they made a mistake or did something wrong, or, maybe dropped the ball. But they've got the Nine of Swords with the Judgment card. So also, if I didn't mention Taurus energy here with the Seven of Pentacles, Gemini here with the Nine of Swords, but the Nine of Swords with the Judgment card, it's like this person could be stressing, overthinking, losing sleep, worried they're going to say or do the wrong thing, but they know it is time to act. The Judgment card is like when it is time to put the past in the past, to step forward into the most positive potential you can have. Like the Judgment card, when it comes up in a reading, any reading, it's like, this is a turning point. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Everything that has been happening in your life, all the stuff that's gone wrong and all the stuff that's gone right has been leading to this moment of this turning point for you to realize, what you really want, what you're really worthy of, and the fact that that is possible because the whole universe wants to help you have that as well. This is your guides. This is divine saying, it's time. It's time to be open. It's time to be honest. It's time to have a new beginning. Children in tarot represent a new beginning. People that are unclothed represent people being completely genuine. The gray represents wisdom. And this is all about like a decision and knowing it's time to take a step, to make a decision. But this person is just all kinds of up in their head about it. And, it almost seems like they're worried they're gonna do something wrong and mess it all up, like that kind of energy. So now let's see what your advice is. Wow, Queen of Cups. Interesting. Okay, you've got the Queen of Cups as your advice, and the Queen of Cups is showing up here and how this person is feeling about you. Cancer energy, once again, could be significant. Of course, Scorpio and Pisces as well, because these are, this is water energy. But Queens are cardinal and Cancer is cardinal energy. So that's why that energy is a little stronger here. But ultimately, you both have feelings for each other. You both are sensing this. You both feel this connection. You both definitely want, something more. And with the Queen of Cups being your advice, it's like getting into that energy of love and trusting your intuition and honoring your feelings. That beautiful Queen of Cups energy is what I feel like connects energetically with that same energy in that person and causes them to make this decision and take this step that I feel like they really know it's time. It's really time to take this step. So that is the message that I have for you. I do hope that that it resonated. Of course, these are collective messages, so take what's yours, leave what's not, and you can always check all your other placements and see if something speaks to you or resonates for you. If you like the message, I love you. Put a like on it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if something spoke to you in a personal way and you'd like to look into the energies more in a personal reading, I do have those on my website, and I'd love to hear from you all. So I do appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of August, and I'll be bringing those September You and Them readings out starting next week. So thank you so much.